Hello, mamas, and welcome back to another episode of Motherhood is Ghetto. My name is Joy, and today's podcast is going to be a little bit different. It is Friday night, so first of all, I just want to say that we made it to the weekend. It's finally the weekend, y'all. I hope y'all had a great week. And I hope you guys have some fun, exciting things to do this weekend with the kiddies, with the family. But yeah, I hope you guys this weekend is off to a great start. If you're working this weekend, hope you have a good weekend at work. And I'm just going to jump right into today's episode. Yeah, for the last couple of days, it's really been on my heart to record this. So this episode is me thanking you, a thank you from me to you. So the reason for this thank you is I just got an email a couple of days ago that the episode that I did about my husband's passing the episode is called Death is Ghetto. I found out that episode has had the most plays and the most shares out of all the episodes on my podcast. And on top of that, because you all have been listening and sharing it, it has officially made this podcast eligible for monetization. So I am able to monetize off of this podcast now and add another source of income for me and my kids. So I want to thank you because I cannot express my gratitude for you guys just even fucking with it. Like, when I started this podcast, I really just wanted to talk about how ghetto motherhood is and share experiences with you all and just give, the everyday mom out there something that they could relate to, share my experiences and my stories with you all so that way you have someone who is going through the same things you go through every day. And if I could offer some guidance or some help within my podcast, then that was an extra bonus. And I also started this podcast, as kind of like a verbal diary, so to speak, for my children to listen to when they get older. So that way they know and understand, what it was like for me to raise them from my perspective. And know and so that way they know, like, yeah, raising y'all was ghetto. Like, I loved it. I loved every minute of it, but it was ghetto. And it's just something, that when I'm long gone, and my kids, are here, something that they can listen to and listen to my voice. So, but the fact that that episode alone has just, you know, amplified the podcast itself lets me know that I'm on the right track, and I'm so appreciative and I'm so thankful. Um this I never would have thought that, that episode and me just being vulnerable and talking to you guys about um a big life event that happened. I didn't think that it would open so many doors. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough, for listening, for sharing, for reaching out to me, and praying for me and wishing me and my kids well. I have my words aren't enough. Just thank you so much. Um, what I also want to say is I want to speak to the moms that might be listening who have lost someone or is grieving right now. And not even if you're grieving over losing someone, because grief comes in many ways. You could be grieving the loss of a relationship, a friendship. You could be grieving some, bad news about your health. Maybe you just got a really grim diagnosis and you're kind of grieving and going through that process. You know, um, so grief isn't always, the death of a loved one or, someone of close relation. We can grieve over many things for many reasons. So, just to anyone who is struggling right now, missing someone or, something, or, something's going on and you're just grieving and you feel like there's no way you can get through this and you don't have the strength to get through it. I'm just here and I just want to tell you that you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose, and whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's whatever it is that you're going through right now is a part of your journey. It's a part of your path. And it would be the best thing for you to figure out, what you need to learn from this experience, or something that you needed to realize that you were struggling with, like whatever the case may be. This is all falling into place and happening the way that it's happening for a reason. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that, you know, the days, the weeks, the months, like there will be times where it's hard. Like I have had to pull myself out of some really dark places. And I'm gonna try not to cry on this on this episode because um I really to get to the mental point that I am at right now today. I've had to pull myself out of some really dark places in my mind. Um I've fought to be mentally, emotionally, and physically as okay as I can be. And it's not easy. It hasn't been easy. And some days I don't know what's waking me up in the morning and what's carrying me. Um, I like to think that it's my husband and God carrying me. Um, but I've just the things that I've gone through and I've experienced is like nothing I've ever experienced in my whole life. And I know for a fact, I know me, and I know that if I can, take those steps to, you know, try to feel better, try to not get over what I'm feeling, but carry it with me. I know that if I can do that, then you can do it too. Because I don't know what you believe in or, if you're spiritual or whatever the case may be. One thing that I know for sure is that we did not come this far to fail. We weren't brought this far to fail. We didn't experience what we experienced with our loved ones and through our life just to throw in the towel. We have to keep living. We have to keep going. This life has so much to offer us, and we have to live it. We we are here on this earth to experience this human experience, to live out our wildest dreams, our heart's desires in this physical form. And for anyone out there that's not spiritual like this, and I'm getting too deep, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just have to say what's on my heart, and just we're gonna get through this. It's not gonna be easy, but we're gonna get through this. And however that looks like for you, however getting through it looks for you, do that. If that means therapy, do it. If it means, shutting, shutting all the outside noise out and having quiet time for yourself, do that. If it's being surrounded by family, do it. Do whatever it is that feels the most natural to you to heal, to start your healing. Because we never would have expected. You can only prepare so much, and you can only tell yourself so much that, oh, life is short, you better, appreciate the people around you. You can do all that and then still lose them and still feel as bad and sad and grieve as much, as you would if you didn't, so again, I just want to tell you all how much I appreciate you, and I just want to be of service to anyone that I can with my messages, with my episodes, and I really just wanted to express to you all that we're all somebody somewhere, at any given day, any given point in time, is going through this. They're going through a loss. They're grieving. It's the holidays. Like, it's right now, it's a season all about family and being together. And the people that we love who are dearly departed can't be here, and it sucks. Like, I know it sucks. Like, I'm really trying not to cry, y'all. I'm really trying not to. I know it's rough. I know things will never be the same. But that's okay, because things aren't always meant to stay the same. Evolution is okay. Change is okay. I think what's important moving forward is continuing to honor our loved ones, continuing to honor ourselves, and doing what we can and what feels right to us to keep their memory alive. And if you're not grieving a loss, and you're grieving, something bad news or something like that, just like I said, I don't know if you're spiritual or, what you feel about religion, faith, all that stuff, but you're here for a reason. You're going through what you're going through for a reason, but just don't stop fighting. Continue to move forward. Do what you got to do. If you're determined, to change your prognosis or make it better or improve, whatever you got to do, like, just do it. Because we're all here for a reason, and we're all connected, and we're all going through what we're going through to learn something. So whatever you get out of this, whatever path it leads you down, I hope it's a path of understanding. It's a path of peace, because it's your journey. Only you can, you're the narrator of your story and you walk your journey and no one else does. So, um, yeah, I felt like I needed to get that out and, off my chest. And apologies if it sounds all over the place or if I'm not making any sense. But again, I just wanted to thank you all. Thank you all so much for your support, for listening to my podcast, for all the encouragement, support, all of it. I appreciate it. And I just never would have thought that I never would have thought that, that episode would have catapulted this podcast like it did. Um it's crazy to think about. I'm really just out here. I'm just like you. Like I'm a mom and I'm just doing my best out here, and I'm really humbled. I'm so humbled that people can relate to my experiences and support me in the way that you guys are supporting me. So I know I said it 10 times already, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at motherhood_ghetto. And until next time, mamas.